Hello and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV Needlessly Complicated 14. Oh, hi? What? Uh, sure? Wait? Distant bell, where are you? Hey, hey, thank you. Wait. Okay. I don't know these people. This just happened. Yeah, I don't know these folks. I don't know this free company. What is happening? Let me... Why does this keep happening to me? No. Not... Ah! And my mouse is misbehaving. Send tell. Okay, that's the correct person. I'm usually only online when I'm streaming. Okay. So, I'm not able to be all that social. What is happening? Who are these people? But it's okay then. Sure. Sure, why not? Uh, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Accept the invite. I'm in a free company now. Yes, robotic humanoid. I don't know what's going on either. I am being, I am being welcomed to a free company. Uh, oh no! All the things! I don't think you're too old. I don't I don't know if you're old enough to see what just happened or too old to see what just happened. Something happened. Um, I'm just gonna double check to make sure that free company correct. It is not going to be giving me notifications the whole time. Hi, everybody. This was not how I intended to start today's stream, but here we are. I have no idea what just happened, but welcome in, Robotic Humanoid. I appreciate you being here as always. Today we are going to be apparently joining a free company. I do have it covered. It did seem a little illegal, yeah. I do have it covered up on my, what's it called? My overlay, specifically so that people's privacy is, like, covered. People aren't like sending me messages and then regretting it later because it shows up on Twitch and then YouTube. So there's that. Um, but what we're really here today is I accidentally hit level 22 Marauder, which means that we are outside of the rules again. So today I'm going to be getting Pugilist, Lancer, Thaumaturge, Carpenter, Blacksmith, Goldsmith, Weaver, Alchemist, Culinarian, Miner, and Botanist up to level 17. And then we are continuing the MSQ. Also, what's going to be really exciting is if we're able to get all that done and get through the MSQ today, that means coming Tuesday, I will have a retainer. And the fun thing, if I'm able to get a retainer and enough people are interested in it, I am going to do a bonus stream to have the viewers design my retainer. Seki has already said that she is going full potato if she gets a vote. So if you don't want a potato for a retainer, you better be here. But I will be setting that up at some point. I am already really confused by the the FC conversations. Something about giving someone's mom a frog? And then trials? I don't know. I don't know, man. I am confused. That's okay. But now I have a antelope staghorn. I don't know what that does. I don't know that mount. I don't think I've seen that mount before. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! This is going on my favorites. I don't think I can use a mount yet, can I? Summon? I'm also in a city. I don't know what I'm thinking. Not much, apparently. Alright, so I think that I'm going to start with just doing the Pugilist and Thaumaturge level 15 jobs to get those out of the way. So that's the Spirit of the Willing for Pugilist, which is Toxic Toads. We're going back to the Toxic Toads that killed the crap out of me. And we are also going to do the Thread of Superiority for Thaumaturge, which is out near Camp Drybone, where we'll also be picking up a bunch of quests. So that's a thing that we'll be doing today. I'm sorry if I'm really thrown off, because that was just a lot to happen all at once when I turned away for 5 flippin' seconds. Alright, so we are going. Okay, so the first one is Spirit of the Willing, which is the Pugilist quest in Central Thandalin. Closest Aetherite? Aetherite is... I don't know why I clicked this. This was a dumb idea. Blackbrush Station. How's everyone else's coffee refills going? Mine seems to need another shot of something. Preferably of the caffeinated variety, but that's a personal choice. Okay, so how do I get over there? This way? And I can take Beckon off of my bar because we are no longer doing leaves that require us to beckon Beast Tribe peoples. Okay, see, this is the part that I really love about being in an FC, especially with people I don't know. You get random things that just kind of show up, like someone screaming, "Where are you, potato?" And it's just like, I know enough context to find that hilarious. Okay, oh, and we need to eat our meat macabre. Our meat kebab macabre. And now we're gonna punch a toad. We're gonna punch a lot of toads, actually. 5 of them, to be sure. Okay, that's 1 toad down. This is so much easier on Pugilist. So another thing that I am fussing around with the idea of is potentially starting stream earlier and going a little longer. Like, I definitely have to work my way up to it because I am like already super busy with being alive and crap. But I might be streaming for longer and starting earlier depending on if I can get that going. I don't know when that would start, but I figured it'd be something fun to do and be able to talk to people a little bit longer, because this is usually like, if people are watching, it's because they Uh, it's because they are at work and listening in while they're working. So that's one of the things about being a middle of the day streamer. End of the workday if you are on the East Coast, I guess, or have a really early shift. So now we are going to, not that one, Thaumaturge. They really did make Hunter and Thaumaturge very similar. Okay, so we defeated 5 toxic toads. How I always really dislike Camp Drybone because it's a challenge to get out of it. Okay, so I'm doing Threat of Superiority, and I think I was going to wait on this one that we can see. Oh, I should have just gone to back to Blackbrush, but A Dying Wish, I believe, is a level 20 quest, so we're gonna wait on that one. I went the wrong way. Is anyone surprised? Not me. Never me. Yeah, I'm a little bit relieved that we have a pretty chill kind of stream schedule for today for what we need to accomplish in game because oh my goodness. I'm pretty tired, a little out of it, you know? I'm just yeah, I don't know that I can defeat those at this level. I might need to do that for Lancer. But I wouldn't be able to turn it in. I'd only be able to do the attack. What is this? What are you? What? Uh-oh. See, this is why we pay attention. This is why we pay attention. I'm not the best example of actually doing the attention-paying part, but that's why we do it. But what is this? Oh, now that I see his name, I understand. That is a, is it a Grand Company hunt? I just know that it's one of those level 50 hunts that I have never done before. At any rate, we're not touching this boy. This boy would kick our ass so hard and so fast. Okay. So we're having to do a lot of fighting just to even get to where we're going. So it did very luckily happen to be that most of what we need to do are Ul'dah jobs. We only have 3 Gridanian jobs and 1 Limson job to do for this, so we're already basically in the right place. But one of the things is that we're doing lie in wait at the destination. Okay. I'm just gonna... He's got... Oh, he gonna hurt me? He might hurt me. I might have needed to put a sleep spell on him instead, and did not do that. That might have been what this is. But all of the level 15 quests are like instanced. Okay. That man is asleep, so we're gonna run past. We should have waited. Should have waited. That was a my bad. Do I have... Yes. really hope that other guy doesn't wake up and come after me. Because I am already in a lot of pain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I think I oopsed. You! Go back to sleep! Ugh. I think I oopsed. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that I am getting out of this alive. Nope. Nope, I screwed up. I screwed up very badly. I would like to apologize to literally everyone. I made some serious oopsie daisies. I'm not proud of it. Can I touch the urn before this man comes back? Trigger new cutscene? Nope. I planted an entire field of oopsie daisies. Oh, that was also another oopsie daisy. Well. Somehow we're alive. So now we're gonna talk to Mormo. Arietta, a moment if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously. So I followed you. What have we got here then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that you're about to get skinned. That are about to get skinned. Listen, that's no way to talk to my beautiful bunny lady. She is not a nosy sand rabbit. She is a beautiful, lovely creature. And how dare you? And her nose is very small and cute. Oh dear gods, where did they come from? That cave, clearly. So, we're gonna have to destroy some people. Okay. I can't move. Why can't I move? I'm having some technical difficulty with my equipment today as well. I literally just got my new mouse in yesterday. However, that in no way means that I have plugged it in. I'm thinking that I did it again. That's a very bad habit. I am thinking that I'm going to unplug my PC and use one of those cans of compressed air to dust it out first and foremost. Just take the opportunity to clean things up. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the volume in my headphones a little bit so I have an easier time concentrating. Okay. There we are. I can do things. I can remember how to do them. That's a thing I can totally do. Okay. Duty complete. Does that mean that I can talk to the stupid vase? The plugged up vase? That was simply incredible, Arietta. I wish I could wield some sort of power. I became an alchemist in hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. He takes so many steps compared to me. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! Ah! What the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo the Void Sent? Hee, well, yes, I am Mormo. But I'm one of the nice Void Sent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune? Fame? I'm not really interested in fame or fortune. But perhaps there is one thing. I'd like to have etheric power to equal that of my brothers. Hee, power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It would be simple for me to turn that loose. What more is there to think about? Open the lid! Small little potato head, please no. This is a bad idea. You should know better. Yeah, why am I not stopping him? That's ineffective. Why did I just raise my hand? That's like nothing. I could have just like bodily picked him up and moved him. Well, I don't feel that different at all. I think Mormo may have been lying. Come, Arietta, it's time we were leaving. Oh, I suppose, oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? Just huck it off a cliff. And that's that. Yes, it will be such fun. I mean, it'll be nice to return home after all this excitement. Why didn't I do anything? This is very frustrating and out of character. Okay, so I need to report to the Thaumaturgist Guild. I also need to deliver the toad legs to Blackbrush Station. So we're going to go back to Pugilist. And hey, look, Thaumaturge is already 17. Okay, so Blackbrush Station map. We're going here. Yes. So we got one job down. Okay, let's see now. Okay. Hello, Hammond. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Let's see. Not as toxic as the name would have you believe, and it tastes like chocobo. Why does everything taste like chocobo? Why do you people know this? This is terrible. Please stop eating the equivalent of horses in your universe. Just say Dodo. Dodo is the approximate of chicken here. This is the stuff, all right. Now, just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of... Master? What I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the Toxtoads, Arietta. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... The talk was true! Hammond Holyfist is really here! Ha ha ha! I'd take nary a step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the Brass Blades and the Stone Torches, asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Somnus? That's the mind-warping substance made of dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. A dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Ha ha ha! You've done enough to bring word to me, friend, for as surely as Ham and Holy Fist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. 12 bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Ha ha ha! Slight change of plans, Arietta. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend these smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You two, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Okay. So now we're going to be stopping drug dealers. This was an unexpected twist, but hey. It's less egregious than him stealing money from various people, so I'll take it. Okay, Zuzumeda. Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they are associated with the Alacran, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals, but beware. They always act in alliance. Okay, I just fought some of those guys as Thaumaturge, and almost had my ass handed to me because I was Thaumaturge. There's an abandoned Kikiran lair a short distance west of the Coffin and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that sounds like it. Okay, Chuchudo. It appears a silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. All right. That's a pretty blue dress. The Alacran, like a likely hideout, and a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kikiran lair west of the Coffin Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Okay. Doop doop doo. Weird dinosaur birds. And I only have 10 minutes left on food, so I'm gonna have to buy some more once I'm back in town. What's our quest log look like? Overflowing, that's what our quest log looks like. Eesh. Okay, so I need to do carpenter. That's not on here. I guess I didn't really have any of the... Oh, I have a few quests that I can use for the purpose of leveling. Okay, so is this where we need to go? Yes. That person already has a mount and is capable of flying, which means they're high level doing low level jobs. Okay. Another instance. I am very well hidden. Look at me hide. It's so great that I have a rogue that knows the hide skill and cannot use it on literally any other job. Balls, that's... Gahaha. We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Vegfar's bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rurukuda, is that you? That's not what it said. It's fine. It's close enough. Chuchudo and Master, it's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling Somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this? Rurukuda, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchudo, Arietta, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. I don't understand this story, but I don't like it. Okay. You, go away. Why do I not have an AoE? I want to be able to just punch. and for my punches to do AoE damage. Yeah, isn't that an AoE? I want an AoE. Okay. You, stop it. Okay, and uh-oh. I did it out of order. Why are marmots attacking us now? Okay. You, stop. Why do they have the local wildlife keep fighting us? It's very silly. Why would they even be here? Okay, come on. Punch faster. Okay, you are a problem, but shouldn't take too long to take down. Okay, but the little yelling Lalafell is very cute. Yes, hi. Thank you for being a problem at me directly. Please stop being a problem at me directly. I'm not a fan. And they're just standing there like assholes. I really just want to punch him. Yeah, you back away. Hammond Holy Fist? If you know who I am, then you know, and you know it's good for you. Come quietly or there will be trouble. Holy Fist? Don't make me laugh. You're being fooled. All of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. It's a rodent. Hmm? You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you'd do well to know your limits. So be it, yeah! Master? You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. What? Master! I don't understand what's going on, guys. All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. What? Master, what's the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. No, he would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. Gahaha! I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegford learns of this. I don't understand what happened. I can't believe it. How did Master become so weak? Forgive me, Chuchuto, Arietta. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Hammond Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chuchuto bids, Arietta. Okay, but why'd you challenge the marmot? I don't understand. This is really weird. Okay, so I have to go back to Ul'dah for both of these. Doop doo 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 doo. Okay. So we need to wait. Pugilist is faster directly from the Aetherite Plaza. Looks like people are having fun over there. What da 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 da. Alright, Pugilist. I've been doing some thinking, Arietta. While it's true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hammond has lost his sense of purpose, thus his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Arietta, Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Hammond used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Steel Peak is called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Arietta, and strive to grow stronger still. When Master Hammond beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. Okay, so opens a chakra. Up to 5 chakra can be opened at once. Opens all 5 chakra when used outside of combat. Shares a recast timer with all other weapon skills. Okay, I don't know what that actually means. I'll take the money since everything else is probably garbage gear compared to what I'm wearing. But this should be 2 jobs to level 17. And a few more quests out of chakra gauge unlocked. Indicates the number of chakra currently open. Yes, thank you. Opening 5 allows for the execution of Steel Peak. Okay. Changes to Steel Peak. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this means. Actions and traits. It still doesn't tell me what Steel Peak is. Roll. Traits. Nope. Nope. I guess we'll find out the hard way. Yay us. Okay, so that's 2 jobs to level 17. I am going to save turning in the threat of superiority for later. And right now I am going to focus on... Let's start with the Weaver quest, just to get it out of the way. Yes, repairing... I have repairing gear! Oh wait, didn't I already have... No, I didn't. Did I? No? I don't remember anything. It's fine, whatever. But it didn't give me the little thing saying that I remembered things until now. Okay, so... what the heck? Okay. So I do have quests for all of these, which is great. And I also have one for Botanist. It's not a dying wish. No, thank you. So all of those are ones that I need to level up. So we're going to start with practical needs. Cotton scarf and shepherd slops. Okay. Cotton scarf. Okay. Search for item. I don't have it. Okay, so I need 2 times undyed cotton cloth and 1 times cotton yarn, of which I have 2, and then cotton slops. Is it striped cotton slops? Cotton shepherd slops. Correct? Correct. So I'm going to do a quick item search. Don't have one. Okay, so that's going to be 4 times undyed cotton, 2 times cotton yarn, and 1 times hempen cloth, which we already have. So I already have 2 cotton yarn, but I need to make 4 undyed cotton cloth. Which requires 2 cotton yarn each, so that's 8 cotton yarn, so I need a total of 10. And I have 2. Okay. I'm just gonna synthesize it right here. Call it good. Okay. And we are out of food, so I'm going to fix that in a bit. Excuse me. Uh, 7. Okay, and we repair. Do 1 more of thems. And then 2 of these. Okay, so now we have 4. Sorry to anyone who doesn't enjoy watching me do math. I forgot that I actually had these quests available to me. So I did not do the math in advance. Luckily, we do have most of the equipment that we need for this stuff. Okay, that makes 6. Okay. Since we're going to be doing crafting for a bit, trying to think if anything exciting has happened recently for me to talk about. Oh, I guess it's not super exciting for anyone except maybe me, but I finally got into Stardew Valley. So I played Stardew once for 5 hours and promptly gave up on it because I didn't understand it, but I've been watching a lot of other streamers lately because I want to watch people who know what they're doing and are good at what they do so that I can make a better stream for you guys. There have been so many people playing. Okay, that's 10 of them. So many people playing Stardew Valley. And I've just been watching. And it all just looks like so much fun if you have the right mods for it. Because it can be pretty while still having all of those like things to do. The one thing that is kind of frustrating for me about Stardew Valley is that it doesn't really like tell you what to do or if it's even possible for you to accomplish the quests in the time frame you would like to. So one of the things that's been really a challenge for me is that, like, I don't know what I need to be doing when in order to anticipate being able to do the quests. And that's been kind of frustrating. But I wanted to give it a try because, like, everyone makes it look so fun. I just wanted to try it. Okay, so that's 2 of those, I believe. Or is that 3? I don't know how many do I have? Search for this item. I have 2. I needed 4. Did I count correctly? Who knows if my math is actually correct? Not me. That's for certain. But yeah, so far I've been doing pretty good. I did post it on my Twitter the other day. I did quote retweet someone who had made a very beginner-friendly thread or like, this is how you actually do the things, like, without any spoilers, without any, like, do these quests ahead of time so that you are actually able to accomplish them and all of that. It was very much like, hey, this is what it means when you read the weather report. This is what it means when you are reading the fortune-telling report. Like, this is what this stuff actually does. So I found that to be very helpful. Okay, so it's cotton, shepherd slops. Okay, synthesize. Also, for anyone who does not know, I am doing high quality in order to make sure that I'm getting as many EXP as I possibly can out of making single items. So you'll see that I already got to level 17 just from making all of this stuff. And right now I am just knocking it out so that I don't forget to do it later. I'll turn in the quests at a later time so that we aren't here all day doing this one thing. I just wanted to make sure that I am not forgetting something important later because I am prone to that. But yeah, so I started Stardew Valley because everyone had these really cool looking mods, and I have yet to download a single mod as per Arietta fashion. Whoops. Okay, so Weaver, done. Let's do Alchemist. Okay, how far does Alchemist need? A little bit farther. And what is the Alchemist quest? It would be very helpful if I read these things. Okay, so I can put that off because we've already done that bit. Alchemist quest. So, Potion of Intelligence, Potion of Dexterity. Don't I have both of those? Search for item. I have Potion of Intelligence. Search for item. I have Potion of Dexterity. So I'm just gonna go turn those in. I can't do that shop. Can I do this shop, and does it have what I need? I love that they're in sync. It's very cute. With their little dance over there. No, this is a clothier. And it sounded like someone was playing the Star Wars theme over there. Okay. That's independent importer. You sell things? Oh. Crap. Okay. Clear prism, glamour dispellers. Oh, sells minions. That's neat. But none of those are what I need. Battle accessory. Nope. He did not sell the food I want. How dare. So I'll just do this foodless for now. Need to go buy food or make some. Maha! We'll just go over to the Gladiator's Aetherite, Aethernet, Aether Shard, Aether something. And we'll go down to the Alchemist Guild to turn this in. Okay. Are the potions concocted and bottled? I shall field no questions or queries until this is done. Yeah. I don't remember when I made them, but I definitely did. Considering the lack of guidance on my part, you have done tolerably well. As you have discovered, the main catalyst of a potion of intelligence is the primal essence of a life such as that found in the blood of beastkin, curials and wolves and the like. The effect is diminished should the blood be allowed to clot, but you seem to have avoided that novice mistake. Potions of dexterity, on the other hand, make use of finely ground bat fangs. The practice of using the powdered form of fang, horn, or tusk in the creation of alchemical mixtures is an Eastern technique that I am glad to see you have willingly adopted. Either of these concoctions is beyond the skill of most neophyte alchemists. It comes as something of a surprise that my sporadic bouts of instruction are proving so effective. In fact, in celebration of your achievements, it is only fitting that you deliver these triumphs to the Guild's customer in person. I shall regretfully remain behind, ensconced in my work. Your delivery will take you to the Colosseum, where you should seek a lady by the name of what was her name? Yes, Ardara. And pray return to me once the task is complete. Okay. I'm gonna turn this in, and then we're gonna take a little intermission. And so it was the Gladiators Guild? Yeah. So yes, once we've turned in this quest, we're going to take a short intermission before continuing. Ooh, are you from the Alchemist Guild? I thought my order would never arrive. Do you have the potions? Yep. Are these the ones I asked for? I don't know. I thought the vials would be more ornate. Well, I must do something to pretty them up before I present them to Franz the Fair. I suppose I should be glad it was you in charge of my requests and not the guild master. I mean, one hears stories about the head of the Alchemist Guild, to be honest. I was half expecting the potions to hold some foul liquid, if they held anything at all. They say Severine has powerful connections and more gil than he can count, but all he does is waste away at his workbench performing experiments. What kind of research could possibly be so important that he would spend every moment chained to his alchemical devices? But listen to me gossiping away when I have gifts to prepare. I do hope my beloved friends will be impressed. Okay. I don't think this is going to be enough to level up. That's fine. We have other ways. Oh, my loyal assistant. The task is done? I'm sure I made not the slightest mention of any task. But now that you mention it, I do seem to recall dropping some niggling irritation into your capable hands. And what then has transpired? I see. More concerned with the vessel than the contents, was she? Humph. I don't expect much more from those who are not intimately acquainted with the alchemy's true beauty. Of course, I'm finding that I can no longer count you among that rabble. Should you continue down this path of mastery, the day might come when you too might join me in the quest for alchemy's ultimate... What? Yes! Oh yes! I almost forgot the matter of payment. Now we both best be returning to our work. Yeah, thanks. I think I have all those. That's fine. So close! Okay. I lied. We're not quite ready to go and... We're not quite ready to take an intermission. I am getting this done now. Okay. I'm gonna make one more animal glue because I know I need it for something else later on. Okay, now we're level 17 and we can take a quick break. Okay, so I have intermission going, telling me my own chat rules. All right, so I will be back Okay, I have returned. I went to check on Nikki during the short intermission, and yeah, it's been a pretty warm week, again, because, hi Seki, we have been just having really warm weather lately, so she was again hiding in the bathroom because it is the coolest and most insulated part of the apartment. Okay, so I did those. So, objectively speaking, fang earrings and a brass gorget. Okay. I'm already goldsmith. Okay. We're real on top of things today. Yes, I was going to go grab some food from Sapphire Avenue real quick because I am out, and making sure that I have enough to continue with is very important because we're trying to get these levels done. Okay, so no, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to the tradecraft merchant because the tradecraft merchant has goat milk. Yeah. And mineral water, which is probably just fine. Cancel, I don't want just one, I want like... You know what? Let's just do 99. They are not expensive. Sort? Oh, I still had some buffalo milk. Oh well, I'll put them both down here. Okay, so... And now... we are going back to the Goldsmiths Guild so that we can get that to level 17. So far we have done Pugilist, Thaumaturge, Weaver, and Alchemist. Left in Ul'dah we have Goldsmith and Miner to get to level 17 before we continue MSQ. And Seki, I don't know if you were around to hear this, but we're gonna, if I can get Retainer unlocked today or on Tuesday, I'm gonna do a bonus stream at some point in time specifically for the purpose of picking my Retainer. That's an outfit if I've ever seen one. Wow. Look at all these very pretty Viera all in one place. Gotta love it. Okay. Shit. So it's a brass gorget. Search for item. Retainer is locked to MSQ, but I don't think it is after Ifrit. I think it is as soon as you unlock Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Okay, I do have one brass gorget. Am I using it for things? Necklace. I am using it for literally everything, so we're gonna make another one. I need more brass ingots. So I need 2 times brass ingots, and I have 1. And then I need a 1 times hard leather, of which I have 2. And so I also need fang earrings. Search for item. Don't have one. So I need another brass ingot. And then I have a bat fang and hard leather. So the only thing we need are 2 more brass ingots. And that shouldn't be too much. That is also goldsmithing, which is perfect. But if I was reading it correctly, I don't think it is locked to Ifrit, but it is locked to MSQ. I just think that it's when you talk to Minfilia before you get Ifrit. I think like as soon as you join Scions, you get a retainer now, if I was reading that correctly. If not, that's fine. But it's still something to look forward to. I need to not put my pen away. I need it to stay in one place so I stop losing things. Okay. I whoopsed. This is why you pay attention. I need to be much better about paying attention. Now we repair it. And then... Good grief. Okay. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic. Okay. So, brass gorget. We need 2 of these. Oh, I need to start using the waist knot, don't I? Important things that you forget to do because your brain is soup. There really is no other way to put it. My brain is just soup. Sometimes the pieces float into place. Okay. And now the Fang earrings. Okay, so we're gonna do the waist knot first. Alright, this should be done. Yes. And now we turn it into serendipity. How are the earrings and the gorget coming along? I don't want to keep Robert waiting. Keep your hair on. Yes, because the other one... Yeah, that's fine. Proceed with trade of high-quality items. Impressive work, Arietta. You clearly have an affinity for brass. The fine touches on these earrings in particular are... Fangs, brass. This presents a dilemma. I should not like these items, but they feel fresh. Your numerous mistakes when taken together give them an endearing quality. I am reminded of serendipity. Her meager bosom and untoned buttocks are... Gigi! I'll have you know that my bosom is quite ample and my bottom is as firm as can be. I simply don't wear clothing that... Wait, this has nothing to do with anything, and I refuse to be party to a debate over my own body parts. We were talking about the earrings and the gorget you made, Arietta. Both called for brass, which is more useful than you may realize. While it isn't the fanciest metal around, it can be made to resemble gold in appearance if shaped and polished well. And despite Gigi's comments, I believe you've done an excellent job. Robert will doubtless agree. Since he requested that you make these items, I suppose you should be the one to deliver them to him. You'll find him outside as before. Gigi, why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? Okay. Good to see you again, Arietta. I take it these earrings and gorget are ready? By the gods, the craftsmanship is exquisite. This isn't gear to be worn, but art to be admired. It is little wonder that Serendipity was named Guildmaster at such a young age. She is a woman of incomparable talent and rare beauty besides. What? It was you who crafted these? Well now, this is an unexpected development. I will have to keep my eye on both of you and your lovely Guildmaster. My thanks, Arietta. Yes, that is why Gigi is Gigi, but still. Gigi is also jerk. He thought it was my handiwork? I don't know what to say. For a customer to mistake your work for mine speaks to your growth as a goldsmith. At the rate you're improving, I can only imagine what customers will be saying about you years from now. Yay! Goldsmith is level 17. So now we are moving on to miner, I believe. Okay, so getting into deep. Cinnabar in Deep Canyon. We need 9 more of them. That's only showing us where to turn it in. Okay. So, we're going to switch to miner. And we are going... Cinnabar, not cinnamon. Horizon's Edge. Also, I think because we had already done the Lancer quest, I was going to do the quests in Vesper Bay to get Lancer up to level. So we're already right there! Hooray! Okay. So what do literally any of these do? Increases chance of triggering Gatherer's Boon. Surveys the landscape. Increases chance of obtaining items. So we're gonna put this over here because I have no idea what it does. Well, I have some idea what it does. Enable quick gathering. And we already have it high enough, that's fine. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think I'm going to do those for Lancer, which they are the glam quests for anyone curious. Only the first one gives EXP. However, all of them are quests that will be showing up on our map. Therefore, I'm just going to get them out of the way. Also, Seki, I don't know if you were here for this, but I did get bribed into joining an FC earlier. So that's been distracting. I got bribed. Do you want to see what I got bribed with? I don't think I can actually use it yet. I got bribed with the Antelope Stag mount. Yeah, unauthorized summon mount. Can't use it yet. However, like, I started the stream, and when I flipped back over to the window, I was being danced around by a little ah-rah lady that was wearing a very cute outfit, along with a very large, I believe it was an ah-rah man with a pig head and, like, wearing next to nothing. It was a very odd and awkward experience. But I told him, I was just like, hey, I'm only really online when I stream, so I'm not going to be that social. And they're like, it's whatever, we're super casual. I'm like, okay, sure thing. So yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. You all saw. Well, you didn't all see. However, it has been recorded for posterity. Oh, I can get the arbor buzzards here. That makes my life easier. No, just die. Thank you. Yeah, the arbor buzzards keep showing up in all sorts of random places, but they aren't as weird as the puck hatchlings, which you can get them for certain places, but you cannot get them for others. It was very strange. Oh, hey! Level 17. I don't even have to do all of the other quests. Okay. I don't think I can do them for other things. So we're gonna switch back to Minor. And... FCs get points for doing stuff. Points can be used to buy actions such as buffs, heat of the battle, etc. Bigger the FC, the more points, and thus more actions you can get. Yeah. And yeah, I wasn't really planning on joining an FC because, for obvious reasons, I'm streaming. I'm not going to be paying attention to FC chat or talking much. I had to double check to make sure that because this FC is very talkative, I had to make sure that my FC notifications were off so that it wouldn't become annoying. But yeah, if I can get... I have Heat of the Battle on and Jackpot, so we're not going to the Gold Saucer today. However, Heat of the Battle is helpful. What does it do again? XP earned through battle is increased, which is helpful. Oh, hey, Deep Canyon. I want 10 ounces of cinnabar and not one less. Oh, and make it quick. I've got other commissions that want seeing too. Okay. Here you go. Well, well, the full amount. Congratulations, Arietta. You've passed the test. Seems you've got even more potential than I'd been led to believe. This guild's no place for a lass of your talent. I'd make you my personal assistant, but sadly for you, the position is not open to adventurers. Why? Because the concern only employs those whose roots are planted firmly in Ul'dah. Our nation owes much of its prosperity to the mining trade, but more and more we see outsiders growing fat off the knowledge of our forebears. Oh, I know full well that there are decent foreigners out there who give as much as they get, yourself for one, but ultimately what belongs to Ul'dah should stay in Ul'dah hands. I mean, why can't we just, like, make sure everyone's taken care of? Why can't we make sure everyone's taken care of? Of course, the current guildmaster doesn't share your way of thinking, which is something I dare say we'll need to see about correcting before long. Might be his business is good, but 'tis better to be short-handed than to watch outsiders make off with our wealth. No, no. But we were talking about you, Arietta. You've proven yourself capable, and the concern will have more work for you in coming days, depend on it. Before I go, here's some free advice from me. Pay more attention to your gear. What you wear and wield affects how well you work. Even a decent pair of gloves can make a world of difference, take my word for it. These things cost money, 'tis true, but what's the price of a pair of gloves compared to the untold wealth that lies out there, waiting to be dug up? Bugger all, that's what. And on that note, I'll be off. I don't doubt we'll meet again soon, assuming you stick to the trade long enough, that is. Okay. That's right. Item comparison. Oh! That's incredibly better. That's incredibly better. Okay, so that's 14 levels higher. That's 10. That's 15 levels higher, but not as much bonuses. So we're going to take that tunic. Okay. And Minor is level 17. Excellent. So... Oh, that's a good color. The shorts are still incredibly stupid, though, but that can't be helped. Okay, so... We've done all the Ul'dah ones. And we have done Lancer, which is a Gridanian one. Now we have Carpenter, Blacksmith, and Botanist left. So I'm going to do Botanist, which now gets its own new tunic. And hopefully we'll be able to get better pants, because the pants are stupid. Okay, haste makes waste. Marjoram. Okay, so marjoram. It's over by Bent Branch. I should have remembered that, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter all that much, so long as I get the things done, right? Right. Okay, so... Oh, and I did want to make sure that everything was repaired. Yes, I've been repairing my own gear. Leave me alone. Okay. Apparently we're doing good as far as gear is concerned. Okay. How do I not fall down and get stuck again? I always get stuck in the same place in Bent Branch, so I'm going to try in earnest not to do that again. Because it's embarrassing. Oh, I'm also going to use Sneak because there's actually things out here. Hey, look, a mature tree. I'm pretty sure that doesn't give marjoram, but I'm going to hit it anyway. Oh, look, Gridanian chestnuts and elm logs. We need those for reasons. Yeah! Okay. Lush vegetation patch. Very important, very important. Oh, I haven't collected most of these things, so let's get us a tree toad. And hummus. And buffalo beans. And marjoram. Hey, level 17. I'm gonna get the rest of the marjoram, but not turn it in because it just makes it a little easier for me personally. So that I don't have to remember things later, because remembering is my arch nemesis. Having a memory, it doesn't work that way. Enable quick gathering and marjoram. So we need 9 more. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need to hit 2 more marjoram plants to be able to be done. Is there one over here? That's a tree. We might as well hit the tree as well. Get more of those elm logs, because they will come in handy soon. Alright, once botanist is done, we just have carpenter and blacksmith, and those elm logs might come in handy immediately for carpenter. We'll see. It's another mature tree. I'm gonna skip it because we need to find those marjoram plants. And I am out of range. There's one. Oh. You know, sometimes I just forget things, like the fact that this would show up on my mini-map correctly. Okay, that's all 10 of them. So we're actually done with botanist. So I don't feel like walking. We're just going to teleport straight into Gridania and go do carpentry stuff. I think we already did the level 15 carpenter quest. I can't remember. We'll find out very soon. But after that, we only have blacksmith. So after those 2 jobs, we're continuing MSQ. Okay, carpenter. Am I wearing the best gear for carpenter? Naha! That works well. Sweet. We're gonna... Nope. We're gonna repair it, not... That's also incorrect. I can click on things. It's a thing I can do. I know exactly what you said, Seki, but my brain decided to read it as splitting blacksmith and arrowsmith, and that is not what you wrote at all. Okay. Yeah, leveling them as separate things, I mean, it makes some level of sense that they are separate because there's so much that you need them for and as separate things. However, However, okay, we just got a bunch of elm logs. So let's see. Search for recipes using this material. Elm lumber. We're not going to be able to get the blank orchestration roll for a while. Hard leather grimoire. I mean, we can just always get more elm lumber. We're going to need, elm logs. We're going to need elm lumber for a lot of stuff. So, and we only need like a couple until we level up. I don't even know I went into this building. I didn't need to for this. Okay. Yep. There we are. Carpenter done. Okay. Let's switch over to blacksmith and put on better gear. Okay. And blacksmith we did not have a quest for. So, yeah, I think for blacksmith I was just gonna make up some bronze rivets and plates that I needed for craft log stuff to try and get this out of the way. Okay, so let's just see how far we get just going down the list. Okay. And of course we're gonna have to clean out our inventory again very quickly here. However, the point right now is to get these jobs finished and out of the way. And this is just a real easy way to do it, to be honest. And hey, it might be as we're able to put them in for leave quests back in Limsa. And that gave us some EXP and some money. See, bronze rivets, fish oil. I'm gonna make up a few sets of bronze rivets. I remember leveling one or the other classes by HQ, making materials so with one, then making items so with the other. Yeah, just getting those little bits of EXP really helps. Thank you again for that tip, because it has made this go much faster. Okay. Fish oil is an alchemist. We're gonna skip that for now and just head over to bronze saw. I think this is gonna end up taking the longest out of all of them, which is kind of funny. Well, out of the non-combat jobs at any rate. Okay. I'm out of bronze ingots. Of course I'm out of bronze ingots. Why would I not be out of bronze ingots? That seems like a thing I would be out of. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna make bronze ingots as I go between other things because, again, this is just kind of trying to get this out of the way with as little thought put into it and as little time as possible. This is why I try to have things planned out before stream, but it doesn't always work. Okay, 2 bronze ingots. Okay, 1. Also, so that I've mentioned it before I forget yet again, because we all know how great my memory is. There is going to be a special post to the Ko-fi for supporters, such as Seki, on Sunday, because Sunday will mark 2 months that I have been streaming. It is so weird to think that I have been doing it for that long already, and yet it still feels like no time at all. So that's really exciting and also terrifying, and I am excited and terrified. I hope that the stream at least feels more quality than when I started, because sometimes I feel like, wow, I should have better graphics, or yes, and we still haven't joined the Scions. Thank you, Seki. I feel like I should have better graphics, better sound quality. I should have more finished in the game. But at the same time, like, we've made some serious improvements since the first stream. Like, I watch every single one of my VODs so that I can make sure that I know what needs improvements so that I can make those improvements. Alright, blacksmith done. And that is all of them. So, we're heading back over to do more MSQ. Maybe we'll actually become a Scion today, Seki. How about that? How about that before we hit 2 months, we actually become a Scion? Wouldn't that be neat? Okay. We're going in as Lancer because Lancer needs the most XP. Okay, so job switch, Lancer. None of these need repair, but I want to repair things anyway. We'll deal with that later. So we're teleporting back to Ul'dah. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Seki. You just really pointed out a big gaping hole in my huge plans into all that, and I'm just like, ah, crap. But I should not have taken it out on you. You are correct. I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk to Momodi. And then we'll head over to Vesper Bay, because that's what we're doing now. Humph. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Oh, Momodi, you little gossip. Ah, Arietta, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess that you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every only adventure Mione said you'd be, Arietta. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Aw, the sad one. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name's Etta. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one. Oh! Oh, I just realized spoilery things! Seki! I just realized spoilery things! Okay, anyways. Anyways, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurous adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Avera was. And so I've decided to start again, and as an adventurer, I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. Arietta Stormstrike, I shan't forget. Thank you, Arietta Stormstrike. I pray that we meet again. Fare you well. Oh, I think we will. I think we will. Seki, am I correct in assuming that I know exactly who she is based on the content we were doing the other day? It's okay if you don't reply. I think I know what's going on here, but that's fine. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Also very yes. Okay, so it is exactly what I thought. Excellent. I'm not going to spoil it for everyone else. We will probably be meeting her again soon. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Arietta. Eh? What'd she say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Arietta, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're certain you still want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yes, please, and thank you. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on the door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 times out of 10 adventurers would go for the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Evil Dawn. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Arietta. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. You would say, however, the actual canon storyline is this quest leads to a particular level 50 optional duty, leads to what we did 2 days ago. Okay, interesting. So, okay. I don't know why they did the unlock so early then. And that optional duty so far later in the game. Doesn't really matter. Anyways. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Arietta, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them. It's helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. So for those of you who don't know, Seki is like champion of lore, and I may or may not invite her onto the stream voice chat at some point in time to tell all of us exactly what's going on with certain things that are very confusing. Oh, it was released during Heavensward. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So the storyline assumes all of 2.0 and its post patches are complete. I see. That does make more sense. So hey, we might be seeing some cutscenes before the end of stream today. That'll be fun. Ah! I don't know how a mosquito got into my office, but I'm very mad at it and want it destroyed. Hate mosquitoes. That's been well established on stream back when we were still near Gridania. Okay. So, we have quests on our minimap. Okay. You there. Yes, you. The decisively unfashionable adventurer. I'm freaking sorry. What? What? With that outfit? What? Gods be good. Never in my life have I seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. Their mere sight of you makes your the mere sight of you fair makes my eyes bleed. I'm sorry. What? What? As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, no, you're not. I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. This looks modest. Okay, but like, fashion models, the kind that we always tend to see, are actually meant to be, okay, this is the aesthetic to an extreme. So when you bring an aesthetic to its ultimate extreme, the point isn't that you keep it there. The point is that you reel it back into what the everyday consumer is likely to wear, likely to have both form and function. That ultimate extreme is a form of like artistic license, avant-garde, whatever you want to call it. It's meant to shock, to bring attention to that style, that aesthetic, so that it can then be pulled into a much more realistic form. This is just ugly. This isn't an aesthetic. This isn't... I mean, the colors aren't even extreme. It's just that... it's just bad. It's just bad design. I'm just fully offended that she would call me out when I look cute, and she certainly does not. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, I shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Excuse you. Grab the other one. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the pist and ask for a full sind. I'll have some blood orange juice, and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. The colors need to be in extreme for WT completion. Yeah, that'd be funny. I mean, just that would actually be kind of interesting if you had to go into like collect oranges for orange juice and shit for this crappy lady. Have it be a gathering, WT. Oh, Sweargime sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take a malm. Okay. Where do... Bottle of orange juice? I have to purchase it. The bottle of orange juice. I don't remember where to purchase the bottle of orange juice. That's armor fitter. Well, we'll find out shortly. First, I'll deal with this one. So, how's that drink coming along? Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, it just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. So rude! I probably can't even wear the hat she just gave me. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Where did... Okay, so that's a shop, that's a merchant mender, that's a trader. Where did... Merchant by the northern gates. That's north. So maybe the merchant mender. Purchase items. Orange juice. Pray tell, have you brought me my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. That's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. Like yours, I'm sure. The colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry, the dyeing will affect your garments lest you worry that the dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Why would someone have a dozen glasses of red? That sounds painful. What are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's locked? I don't know why it's locked. That's fine, whatever, don't care. Gotta go talk to this person over yonder. Okay, Tatafu. What you got for me? Well, this is a pretty kettle of fish. You'd think a Rogadin would be too damn big to get seasick. Oh, adventurer, yes, you there. Looking for work perchance? The name's Tatafu. I'm a merchant just back from Limsa Lominsa, and I'm in a spot of trouble. I hired this big lug to make the deliveries, but what I got instead are a couple of chum pails badly in need of emptying. Can't let that stop me, though. Nanale, the fisher out in Crescent Cove, needs what I've got. And though it's this upchucking good-for-nothing will be up and about by tomorrow, Nanala isn't like to stand the wait. Okay. Okay, so that is Crescent Cove. We'll get to that after MSQing. Hey guys. Hey guys. We're about to meet the best girl. We're about to meet the best girl. It's Tataru! Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tro-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Ah! Ahem. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I look so bored. Here at the behest of Ida and Papa Limo. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Arietta Stormstrike, Arietta Stormstrike. Ah, here you are. Ahem! I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do a Tataru voice. Not well, at any rate. So I'm not going to try too hard at it, because it does not do her justice. Hey look, it is generic Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it your area to Stormstrike. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Ooh. Item comparison. It is improved! This one has quite a number of things, but this one has more bonuses. Complete. Who was against buttoning that shirt? Money!
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
While I'm here.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Okay, so if Tataru is best girl, Y'shtola is best woman. I look forward to Heaven's Word very strongly for reasons. Cute little wave. And look, a Thancred.
You are ripe to burst with questions, but have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
It is still so painful to come back to these early
We are the
quests and
scions of
listen
the
to their
seventh dawn,
voices.
an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest, their existence is a bane. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, this talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
That seems like a lot for you to be knowing.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
If I'm having dissociative experiences, I would prefer to talk to a licensed therapist about it.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Some of their old voices are pretty good, but I'm going to argue that this cutscene in particular makes them sound a little less great. Minfilia is team mom, though she is the therapist.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
I don't want to pass through a man's soul. That sounds
You will be there in
frightening.
his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events.
I would hope they had therapists in Eorzea.
For another
I
blessing,
mean, look
the
at
Echo
all
will
of
enable you to know
Eorzea.
a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you.
Yeah, I really would like to see, like, all of the main characters seeing an actual therapist.
It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
You are so proud of yourself with your cute little face.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
I don't think it's weird that you don't know a therapist, but they are incredibly
Measures must be
wonderful
taken.
to know.
Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick check a thing. Alright. Yeah, sorry. My phone was doing weird things where it timed out of chat again, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself,
Money.
nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea.
Money.
But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose.
Money.
Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
I mean, knowing what I do about much later in the game, like, that's a big, hefty question. I have more questions now that I'm getting through more of the Endwalker quests on my main about this stuff. So many questions have gone unanswered for so long.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Okay. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. Good! Money! We are fortunate enough to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges you might otherwise be denied to you. Like money! The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. I told you I unlocked retainers now, Seki. You don't have to defeat Ifrit first. The papers you requested, my lady. It's been years, you are allowed to forget. However, it hasn't been years, it's only been months because you have an alt now. All right. These papers, as a welcoming gift, employee retainer services. You have to do a quest first, but you can make them do all sorts of stuff for you. And since we've talked about this, and since we... Yeah, so at some point in time, we're going to have a bonus stream so that the audience can pick out my retainer's appearance. In good faith, I shall entrust you with the order's password. I am so glad that I am paying attention, in which our members use to reach one another when afield. You don't actually need it after a certain point. That ends really freaking quickly. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. We only need to know that for a very short and limited amount of time. Yes, hiring a retainer. I have to do a quest to do that. But now we can do retainers! Isn't everyone excited? I'm excited. Okay, hi Minfilia. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what you desire for yourself, nor... You just said this! Why are you repeating things, Minfilia?
I take it you will help us.
What's this pose, Minfilia?
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
I owe you nothing, therefore I can't necessarily let you down.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
This is the part that kills me.
Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells?
Only because I played through most of the rest of the game on other characters.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Is that true, or did they retroactively change that? Because I thought that other characters were Archons that didn't necessarily stay behind.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Not all of them. Where is my boy? Where is my Mikote boy?
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Do they have different lines because I started in Gridania?
Hello there.
Nope.
Welcome.
Awkward.
I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Okay, they do have new lines, just not replacement lines.
Me too.
Grumpy little things, aren't they?
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
I would like the pleasure of being under Y'shtola's care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
I will not, because I will never leave.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
This is why no one likes you, Urianger.
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together establish the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Okay, also incorrect, because Minfilia was a student of Archon Louis Sois before he perished in the Battle of Cartano.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
What the hell is a Tataru? That is Tataru over there.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Terrible. Give her her new dialogue. Give her her new voice actress.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Begrudgingly.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
I just got here and there's already homework?
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Students, there is homework!
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
You know I'm kidding, Seki.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
I love Tataru in all forms.
Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure.
Though Tataru, post Heavensward, is much improved Tataru. And Tataru in Stormblood is even more improved Tataru. And we don't get to see much of Tataru during Shadowbringers, but Tataru in Endwalker is best Tataru.
Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
I still have so many questions about how crystals actually work in this universe, because do they just spontaneously and continuously form out of aether? I don't know if that's the case, but it seems like it would be, because they keep getting harvested from Eorzea and the surrounding realms for continued use in a variety of applications, much how the Garleans use, I don't remember what the material is called, to power a lot of their Magitech devices. But, like, it keeps getting used, so how are they not used up? Yeah, aether compressed in material form. Does that mean that it is recycled in the form that aether is recycled when someone dies and is born? Ceruleum, that's the one. I'm thinking azure, and I'm like, no, it's a different blue.
But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
They do get reformed over time, kind of like a water vapor freezing into ice, except without the whole below freezing element. Okay, I thought so. Also, why do I want nachos really, really bad?
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
If I want nachos, you will suffer with me, Seki. You shall want the nachos too. Also, I'm gonna answer a quick text message while they're talking.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Okay, Dad Crid. Ah, no. No drop a phone. I don't have any nachos either, Seki. I don't know what to tell you. Both of us need to establish sources of nachos, and quickly. He's basically just saying what we just heard, so I have no problems just letting him talk. Alright, I feel like we're finally starting to get somewhere, so I'm just gonna keep going for now. It's called I'm comfy. Yeah, being comfy is not conducive to going and getting more food. Also, I have none of the ingredients for nachos here. I use them all in making dinner and otherwise snacking. Okay, so since it's just right here, we're gonna complete this quest real quick. Yeah, so we're gonna deliver the sacks to Nanalai. And then we're probably just gonna bounce around and turn in all these other quests now that we are no longer like crunching to have all of our jobs level 17 so that we can do MSQ on any of them. I don't know why we would do MSQ on a crafter or gatherer job, but it's an option we have available to us. No, no, no! Nope. We are not taking part in this fate. Go away. Thank you. Okay, Nanalai. Isn't here yet. Should be, but isn't. Alright, here's a large sack. And a small sack. Ah, you've got my delivery. You've got it, you've got it. This sack's got some heft to it. It sure does, and it should too, being full of soil. What will I do with this soil? Put it in the ground, that's what. The littler bag you gave me is filled with seeds. It's time for some farming. Calamity's done made the fish stay away from these waters, so if we don't farm, we don't eat. But there I go, running my mouth near it, forgetting the business. Got the gill for Tatafu right here. Tell her I'm much obliged. Okay, excellent. And all our gear is still good, so we're heading back to Vesper Bay. Did they give us? Yes! Vesper Bay ate the right tickets! We're gonna put that right here so that we remember to use it at some point when necessary. Alright, so Lancer's about to be level 18, which is fine, whatever. All of our jobs are within 5 levels of each other. But yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying how far we got today, and I'm just gonna run it a little longer than I normally would. So we're just going to quest through the jobs. We're going to turn in the quests that we've already done, with the exception of Conjure, because that will give us a new quest immediately. But we're just going to turn all these in and continue on where we see fit. Checking in real quick. Been in the shadows? Well, it's good to see you. I'm glad you were able to stop in. This is a D&D buddy of mine. And Eugene was doing Pokemon content for a while, but he's been real busy with work. Ah, the payment, is it? I guess he was satisfied. Thank you. Let's see here. Yantan Tether. That's everything. I didn't know that Eorzeans had a different counting system. What is Yantan Tether? Can't rightly say I feel easy in my mind about this. Fishers have little enough gil as it is without squandering it on Notion dirt. Though, what do I know, eh? The farmer in Limsa I got it from said it'll give the cove's thin soil the boost it needs. So hey, maybe they'll at least have a fighting chance. Gotta have hope, right? Here, that's some leftover seeds for you. If you come into a bit of land in one of those adventurer districts, go on and set up a little vegetable patch or two. Hey look, Lenotian oranges and lowland grapes. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, so that's not done, that's not done. I do have, that's incomplete. Practical needs, I believe I finished that. Yeah, it's over here. So, let's turn in those two since they're nearby. Haste makes waste. And then let's start doing Eastern Thanalan stuff because we're going to need to do that for... Is that 5? That's 4. Alright, so we'll need to go to Camp Drybone to do MSQ, but we're going to turn in these quests first. So, we're going to start with Weaver. Oh! Dang it, Spheregeim. What are you doing now? Also, I think I have better gear for this now. I do! I got the new tunic. It looks very cute. Okay. Spheregeim wants you to learn how to craft glamour blah 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 blah. I know how to use words. That's the thing I can do. Thanks to yours truly, you have a basic understanding of glamours, yes? I also understand you're no stranger to crafting this and that by yourself. It so happens these skills can be applied to a singular cause. Would you be interested in helping to bring more glamour to the world? By that I mean to make glamour prisms, either for personal use or to aid the other aesthetically underprivileged. I will explain everything in due course, but there is something I need to prepare before, and let me guess, more orange juice. Othardan orange juice. You're asking me to go to the Far East for orange juice? Okay, staring at me isn't going to get that orange juice poured any quicker. Hurry up. Okay, so it's the same lady. So it's that they have it imported. They have imported orange juice, along with blood orange juice and regular orange juice. This town has a lot of orange juice. Spheregeim still got you running errands then? And she wants Othardan orange juice this time? 12 preserve. Well, here it is. I think she and I need to have a little chit-chat about her tab. This order alone costs more than some of our big drinking irregulars spend in a whole night. Yeah, because Othard is currently under Garlean rule. It's very hard to pull oranges from enemy territory just to make juice. You have my drink, I take it. Astronomical prices are charged for Authordian oranges, although only a true connoisseur could tell the difference between those and those grown in Eorzea. Yep. Now that's what I call orange juice. Eastern oranges have a bitter kick that truly invigorates the soul. Ahem. All that jumping around almost made it go down the wrong way. Anyway, before we begin, I have a confession to make. To be perfectly frank, my expensive tastes in orange juice have to be paid for somehow. While my intentions are sincere, my reasons for helping you are not entirely altruistic. Pass this letter to Goberin the merchant, and he'll allow you to browse his Glamour Prism recipe tomes. If you buy any of them, he'll give me a cut of the profits. You'll have the knowledge you seek, and I'll have the money for orange juice. What could be more piquant? I will also send word to my associate Wisgard in Revenant's Toll. We have a similar arrangement, and I'm sure you'll find his prices just as fair as Goberin's. I don't think I can go to Revenant's Toll until level 50. You should start with Goberin, though, since his stall's right there, by the Pist Piest. Once you've read one of those books, you'll be able to make the prisms yourself and share the glory of glamours with the masses. Aye, since you come in pursuit of true elegance. And is that a letter of introduction peeking from your pocket? May I see it? Letter of introduction from Sveigrim, written while she was waiting while she waited for her orange juice to be poured. Ah, so you're Swigurm's protege, and you wish to produce Guys, what is going on? I'm gonna take a sip of water and hope that helps. And you wish to produce glamour prisms, a noble endeavor. My selection of tomes are reserved only for the most deserving are yours to peruse. Excellent. And since I'm here, I am going to... Okay, so those are his glamour prisms. I don't know why you would need so many different glamour prisms. Where's the tome? Master Carpenter Glamours. Oh, you have to buy different ones for different... Well, I have the money. It's not like I don't. Might as well just get that out of the way. Okay. And now I have all of them. Master recipes. Very important. I only needed one of them. Yeah, for completionism. I mean, why else am I doing what I'm doing? I am literally doing all the jobs and all the quests. So, why would I not also get all the items I possibly can? Because I don't have a retainer yet, that's why. I don't have room for all this. And I'm getting lag again. I don't know why. It's very frustrating. It is an issue. Okay. At least Swigurm didn't give me the ugly colors she was wearing. She gave me rose pink, bone white, and ice blue, which are much preferred. Okay. And everything's still good, so we're gonna head back to Ul'dah. And once we're there, we're gonna turn in some quests. Okay. Aethernet, Weaver's Guild. Okay. Hopefully this will make a lot more room in our journal for more quests. A cotton scarf and a pair of cotton shepherd slops? That's all? Well, let's not keep the customer waiting. All right then, Arietta. Your garments are ready, good sir. Allow me to help you into them. Core, these are nice. Bloody nice. I've never had such fine garments before. You're a weaver and an off, you are, Arietta. Big Rose always did know how to train 'em. You are too kind, sir. Pardon me for saying so, sir, but I must confess that I had rather finer arrangements in mind when I extended you this invitation. Should you desire such, I would be honored to make them for you myself. Ha ha ha, thanks, Big Rose, but no thanks. I can't see myself in frilly watsits. Mine's where I belong, not some fancy ball. You need a lady on your arm to go to them things. Ha! That'll be the day. Any road. I'd best get on, but knowing how fast the lads go through gloves, I dare say I'll be back before too long. Thanks again for the duds. I mean, you don't need a lady to go to the ball, but this game does not have much in the way of Pride Month appropriate relationships. You can lead a chocobo to water. Good work, Arietta. Carry on. Thank you! I think I have all the good stuff that I need, so we're gonna take the money. Ta-da! Okay. So, thaumaturge. Make sure we have the best gear on. Yes, we do, but not for long. Yeah, jump, run, Buster. Thaumaturge's Guild. Okay, here we are. I keep getting distracted by the nice little details. Like, look at that. Such well-detailed stonework, and it also has gold leaf on it that is chipping off. Just a very well-executed set design for, like, you don't need it to be that fine and detailed, but they did it anyway. Welcome back, Arietta. I'm glad to see you're making a habit out of not dying. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobusi. When I saw him a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Do you happen to know aught about it? Kokobusi joined me at my trial. Boosie was at your trial? It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with the thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe. Finally! I know everyone hates on Scathe, but it is super useful. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. As I am sure you are eager to test this incantation's efficiency, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Okay, I believe all my gear is better. Yeah! I learned Scathe. Like I said, everyone hates on Scathe, but it is incredibly useful, or at least so I have found. Okay, lucid dreaming. I'm gonna put that over Mia. And put this over Mia. There we are. Okay, so, do we have anything else in the city to turn in? No. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Botanist. And we are going to Gridania. Unable to use while jumping? Well, okay then. Okay. Oh, we're level 17 now. Does that mean that it unlocks more quests down by Mione at the Carline Canopy? These plots are tended by the Botanist Guild. A splendid sight, is it not? What am I doing here? I'm not supposed to be here. This is why you remember to read your quest objectives when you haven't actually accepted the quest in a very long while. Good grief. Okay. The Angry Man. Did you get the marjoram? The herb is said to grow around the matron's leaf. Though I hardly need tell a botanist this. Do hurry, I'm keeping dozens of customers waiting. Here you go. Ah, the marjoram. Such fine specimens. I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time, friend. Thanks to you, I can get back to making echo drops. Do you know of echo drops? They're an alchemical concoction that restores voice to silenced lips, allowing the imbiber to cast spells again. Conjurers and thaumaturges never leave home without a bottle or three. But I must say, again, these are some of the finest specimens of marjoram I've seen, and they're none the worse for the picking. It's clear you know your way around a plant. As for your colleague with the heavy hand, I'm certain your guild will deal with him appropriately. Thanks again, and send my regards to Fufusha. Okay. And now we will head over to the Botanist Guild. And we will talk to Fufusha. Ah, there you are. Thank you for a job well done. There's no need to report the details. I've already heard all I need to know. It is my belief that the botanist in question had naught but personal gain in mind when he so hurriedly harvested the marjoram. In his haste to complete the task and claim his reward, he damaged the herbs and rendered them useless. Such greed brings shame to our guild, and I will not tolerate it. The offender's name shall be struck from our roll. As I taught you when you first came to us, botanist nurtures the natural environment and the mutual benefit of man and wood. He who thinks only of his own benefit has no respect for nature and is unfit to call himself one of us. Of course, you hardly need reminding of this. Something tells me you shall never give me cause to worry. Let us speak of cheerier matters. Tell me, did gathering the marjoram pose you any trouble? If you ever find your work unduly onerous, do gear. Get gear. Spend your money on gear. Okay, so I have the tunic. Are the slops better? That is 10 levels. And that is 15 levels with gathering 18. That's next to nothing. Okay. Gathering and perception though, so I think it's better, and also the culottes bother me, so I'm going to get the pants. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, that is a much better look. Okay, so. We're down to 9 out of 30 quests. Since it's done, I might as well turn in trial by water, but it is going to make it so that... Nah, I'm gonna skip on it. It's just going to give me another quest as soon as I hit it, and I have plenty of other jobs that I need to level in the meantime. So we're gonna do Archer, because it has the lowest EXP, and we're going to head to Camp Drybone. Teleport. Drybone. I almost got that stupid mosquito. Almost. Hello, Isambard. Hi, I'm Isambard. I'm here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting her description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look up to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help the victims safely return. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been done much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljas still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friends? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljas seek in this area. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna go until 5 for fun. Having a grand old time. Hey, look. It has purple, therefore we are going to get our asses handed to us. Or at least an attempt will be made. Let us put on more buffalo milk. Hey, hostile forces. How did I know? Please leave the corpses alone. Nope, nope. Why am I picking up this corpse? I am trying to hit this man. You made plans for this hour and just poking in from time to time? That's totally okay. I'm happy to have you, even if you're just lurking. Lurkers, welcome here. It's always nice to have conversation, but I'm not going to tell people, oh, don't go about your life. Oh, look, there's quests up there. Let's handle some of the Mitragus nannies while we're here, though. Because that's also a quest we have. Hey, look, there they are. And they're part of a fate. Why is there always a fate? I'm gonna get this one first. Alright, so we have quite a bit to do next time we get together. Because we are farther in the MSQ. And we also have the option of getting a retainer, but like I said, I'm going to be scheduling a bonus stream for the express purpose of having the audience pick what my retainer looks like. More information on that will probably be on the Twitter, but I will probably do yet another stream before then. Let's help this guy out. There. Hey, it also finished our quest. Good, good, good. Okay. Did we get the Chocobo keep? Perhaps? Maybe? We'll find out soon. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes. I'm not going to read sad things about dead bodies, sorry. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now, then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to it than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Blah! Lots of words. Hey, look, I'm level 18. Who's next? Let's do Pugilist. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reason for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust. Not him again. Who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's in the inn, quaffling away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. He's not like to speak to me for other reasons too, because I really want to kick his ass. Alright. That is the wrong way again. I wasn't going straight to Ungus. I was trying to go up here for a dying wish, but I am... Is that in here? Is that why I'm making mistakes? Because I'm going to the wrong door. Yep, that is correct. Last room, most likely. Yeah, of course. Sorry if anyone got dizzy from that. Please lower your voice. What business brings you? I got meat. Myotregus sirloins? I take it Tatusi has sent you. Thank you for your efforts, my friends. But I fear you are too late. The man for whom these steaks were meant succumbed to his wounds just moments ago. Pray, do not despair. He feasts with Thal now, and Thal has seen the good in you this day. Sometimes this game is really sad. Like, there are other times when it is super uplifting, but there's sometimes this game is just real sad. I keep missing this mosquito. I don't know how it got in. I really don't like mosquitoes. Haha! I got it. Okay. Back to what we were doing. That is he. You did a good thing, friend. No use fretting over the order in which things pass. What matters is that they do pass, and nothing goes unseen by the gone. Nothing that passes goes unseen by the gods. I'm gonna take some water before I choke on my words some more. There's a graveyard just near Drybone. A lot of folk bring their dead and dying this far. Many just dump them here and to spare themselves the trouble and cost of a burial. This poor soul at least had a family that rushed to his side. Count him lucky for that. 'Twas just his time to heed Thal's call. Best to let it go and move on. There's business what needs doing. Plots, graves, embalming, tombstones. Nothing in life is free, not even death. Oh, more quest. Back for more, are you? Good. Now riddle me this. In a camp such as ours, so close to a graveyard, what do you think sells faster than we can stock? Aye, flowers. To the east of here lies the remains of an enormous gubu, and so many plants sprout around it that you would think you'd found the black shroud in the middle of Thanolin. Some say the gubu came down from the mountains at the time of the calamity and carried with him the seeds that became all those plants. But then all I'm really after is 3 sprigs of Elthic lavender. It seems simple enough, right? I will get you those flowers that I'm super allergic to after we talk to Jerkface. I hate this man. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk round here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass a wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourselves if you don't believe me. He's a jerk. I don't like him. Hungry beggar. Please, miss, just leave me be. Okay. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. They'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us slowfolk. Ominous. Petrified pauper. Yes, how very devious indeed. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. I didn't do anything. Okay. Ungust. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place ain't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. No, but it would be a lot better without you. Okay, and I can't do the next one because I'm not level 18, so we are back to leveling up jobs. 218. Because now we need to. Okay. Circle of Life. So, these are job quests, so level 15 isn't going to help us. Level 17 is Circle of Life, so we're gathering the lavender. Off to go be allergic to things. Okay. Apparently, I should have done that other job on this one because this is on my hunt's log. There we are. So we're gonna go this way. And hey, look, there's a crowd of them right there. We're gonna just grab a few of these real quick before we go on to where the quest is. Yeah, they do have weird names and models. I am so concerned why this basically sheep is supposed to be a bulldog. Well, it's not a sheep, it's a goat. These are supposed to be goats. But I don't know why they're shaped like bulldogs for being goats. Okay. I also don't know why they're mooing. That doesn't make any sense either. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna wait on the tukus. Or tuko. Tuko. Okay, where is that Gubo corpse? Oh, it's down here in this little crag. Helpful. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. Hey, look, another quest. Okay, one. A two. A three. And now we have a quest. Because it showed up on our mini-map. By the gods, the life that sprouted here. I've never seen anything like it. But how could this be? Perhaps it was... Oh, hello there. Ahem. You must forgive me. I was just admiring the plants taking root about this gubo carcass, and... Well, I suppose I forgot myself in the moment. But truly, have you ever seen such lovely flowers? I would wager that not even the wealthiest old dons could claim to have laid eyes on their like before. Please, a favor, I beg you. I dare not let these beauties out of my sight, but their soil is parched and the plants wilting. It's raining out! Would you fetch us some muddy spring water from the pond to the west? It's raining out! But I'll do it because quest. All quests, all jobs. All quests, all jobs. Hey, look, a muddy pool. With another hunt. Okay. We are quickly approaching on 5 p.m. It seemed like it went really fast today. Well, maybe time flies while we're having fun. I hope it's been as fun for everyone else as it's been for me. Please tell me you've got the water. It would be a travesty to lose this phenomenon. While not stagnant, this water is filled with impurities, making it unsuitable for drinking unless you are extremely thirsty. Perfect. This will quench the roots of thirst nicely, but I fear that is not all I must ask of you. The petals and stems are covered with vilekin eggs. Should they hatch, the larva will devour every last leaf, petal, and stem. Please, you must remove any eggs you find. Okay. I will punch the egg. I will punch it. There's 1. 2. 3. And 4. Well done yet again, my friend. I dare say we have stayed another disaster. But our job is not yet finished. The seraphid clouds still lurk among the undergrowth. If left unchecked, they will undoubtedly infest the plants with their eggs once more. Here, this sting brew is sure to bring these beasts out of hiding. Pour it over any thick bramble you see and slay whatever comes forth. Okay. Hey, look, sting brew. It's more... Oh, what would it be? Hornet Moonshine. That's what we referred to it as. It's Hornet Moonshine. And we know this because we did all of the quests over near Bent Branch Meadows. I'll read the text when we do the next one. Okay. Okay, so a potent liquor created through the fermentation of hornet carcasses. Its biting aroma is known to repel certain breeds of vilekin. So we're using Hornet Moonshine. Okay. What more can I say to express my gratitude? Through your efforts, this exceptional bit of greenery will enjoy many more vibrant days. As a botanist from Gridania, I have had the opportunity to study plants the realm over, yet I cannot claim I've seen such a verdure before. I don't know that's a real word, so I'm not going to be too mad that I can't pronounce it. I am convinced that what we see before us has sprouted from this Gubo's death. There is a certain beauty to it all, no? A remarkable discovery. I cannot wait to finish up my research and take word back to Guildmaster Fufusha. Tell her I said hi! Okay, so We have a quest to turn in Drybone. And that will put Pugilist at level 18. I feel like we're starting to actually get like more consistent, more quick progress on all this. Well, Arietta, have you found my pretty posies? It was Lavender. Achoo. Ah, gorgeous. Well done, well done. I know not what's in the rotting Gubo carcass, but it makes for the loveliest damn flowers I've ever laid eyes on. When it comes to offerings, they say the rarer the flower, the happier the dead, and the Elthic lavender is nothing if not rare. I'll be saving these to turn a pretty profit when the next burial is held at the Lich Yard. How very Uldan of you. Okay. Well, it is just about 5 p.m., so I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped in today. I appreciate all of you checking out the stream. The timer went off at a great time. So, if you want updates or want to know information about the bonus stream, when I do that for the retainer creation, because we're going to have a special bonus stream just for the character creation of my retainers, please check out my Twitter. I would greatly appreciate if you did so. If you are liking what you're seeing and want to see more of it in terms of starting from the beginning or just seeing the rest of the VODs related to this run of Final Fantasy XIV, I am doing all of the jobs, all of the quests on this character, which is why it's taken us 2 months to get to Scions of the Seventh Dawn. But if you are interested in seeing the rest of the journey, this is the link for the YouTube. It is now in the chat. I have to remember all the things that I was doing. My brain is a little mushy. Sorry about that. Okay, so last thing I wanted to mention is that on our end screen here, we have the extra special thank yous, and the extra special thank you for today goes to Seki. I have a Ko-fi account, and the link to that is now there. So Seki was able to help me pay for some surprise expenses, and now that I have done that, my new goal is to get a mouse, a USB hub, and dual monitors so that I can produce better streams. I have the mouse thanks to a generous non-stream related donation. Now I just need the USB hub and the dual monitors so that I don't have to keep switching out what's plugged in, and I can make sure that my headphones and microphone are fully charged before stream. So yeah, if you are interested in helping out, there's that. If you are enjoying yourself, please follow. That is greatly appreciated, and it helps Twitch put my stream in front of more eyes. All right. So again, thank you so much for coming to see me today and being with me to get to Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We are, again, nearing the end of 2 months. It is almost there. The next stream is on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time because it is summer. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I will be seeing you all on Tuesday. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.